all the celebrants and the celebrants hook up.
This is not one of your regular vlog, but trust me, you will definitely love this vlog.
Happiness, everything else.
Prolific writer Nicole Asinugo turned 36 on the 18th of February 2024. Her friends threw a surprise party for her. It was well attended. For those of you who don't know Nicole, she actually wrote Living in Bondage, the sequel. Yes, the part 2 of Living in Bondage, and I will tell you how that came about.
Nicole has so many best friends that you guys think you're the best friend.
That will make me really happy, and then you guys will go knowing that you made Nicole's birthday so special. I want to do a video, the ones that you've seen before on TikTok and Instagram, and it's I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant, live. Everybody does it, goes, and then I come and I know you guys are fucking wild. Yeah? You know we love you. Okay. Yes. So who's gonna be? My question is, who's gonna be the coordinator just to get people together? I'm a bit drunk. I don't
Sorry, said she can handle it. Sorry, said she can
Oh, you're doing that too. These are best friends.
Come over this way, thank you. Okay.
Guys, that was really cute, and I love that they really pulled it for her. You'll be seeing that towards the end of the video. I am not the birthday girl. I am the birthday girl's I am not the birthday girl. I am the birthday girl's best friend. I love that they were able to do that for her, because you heard when she asked, right? She really wanted it. Sometimes things we feel are very minute are things that make people happy, and of course it was her birthday and her friends had to oblige her. First time I ever heard the name Nicole Asinugo was after Living in Bondage, the sequel. I was so impressed by the storyline that I decided to check out who wrote it. I found out it was Nicole. I remember I watched it at the cinema and waited for the movie because I really wanted to know who wrote it. And I went in search of her on Instagram, and voila, I found Nicole Asinugo. Nicole is an American citizen. She lives in different parts of the world. Some days she's in Dubai. Like, she recently moved to Nigeria like 6 or 7 months ago. Prior to that, she was living in Dubai. She has lived in Ghana. Like, because she's a creative, she writes, she works for many parts of the world. So when she's tired of staying in a particular country, she moves. That's how she lives. And so she was talking about how she came about the role, how she landed the gig, the writing gig. Now, this story is going to inspire you. You know this thing that when people ask you, can you do this? Sometimes you should say yes, even when you don't really know how to do it. Say yes and then find a way to do it. Like, it's doable. So according to Nicole, she ran into Charles of Play at a nightclub, and Charles was telling her that he just got the right to do a part 2 of Living in Bondage, that he was looking for a writer. And she said to Charles, me, I can write it. Charles was like, no, I'm being very serious here. And she told him, yes, she's actually being serious too, that she can actually write it. He was now like, okay. I think he took her to the director, who was Ramsey Noah. He was outside, they discussed, and Frank was like, Charles of Play rather, said to her, send me the synopsis of the story. She was like, okay. She said she went back to her room that night and had to Google the meaning of synopsis. She said she didn't know what that meant. She got that was how she wrote everything down. The next day she was on phone with Ramsey Noah and the producer, and voila, she came up with an amazing storyline, which a lot of people loved. Like, she said that was the beginning. That was the first time ever she was doing a script for a movie. But of course, she didn't go to start telling Charles, I am a novice, so I know sabi all these things. And you know the funny thing, Charles of Play actually, that movie got so many African Magic Awards, including Best Script, which Nicole got. Like, it was so amazing. Imagine your first movie winning the highest movie award in Africa. It was so heartwarming. Nicole was super excited. That was what launched her into the world of creative writing. Since then, she has gone on to do other great things. She has hosted I can't remember the name of that show on Ndani TV and all that. So guys, let me keep quiet and let you see the remaining part of I am not the birthday girl, I am the birthday girl's Can you see Denrele somewhere in the court? Who is the guy? Denrele is so dramatic and funny, but I love him, guys. To be very honest, I do.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant therapist.
I'm the celebrant's best friend.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant's best friend's husband.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant's best friend's best friend.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant's wine buddy. I'm not the celebrant, I crashed the party.
I'm the celebrant's creative collaborator.
I'm the celebrant's heritage fashion.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant's doctor.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the business director of the celebrant's favorite designer.
I'm not the celebrant, I'm the celebrant's confidant. I'm not the celebrant's friend, I'm the celebrant's designer.
I am your teacher.
Yes, sir. Have you paid your fees?
Yes, sir.
Have you paid your children's fees?
Yes, sir.
Have you paid your PTA levy?
Yes, sir.
Have you paid your desk and table?
All correct, sir. All correct, sir.
Then also, so all the students you are fingering in my class. Let me smell your finger. Bring on.
So I hope you learned a lesson or two from the story I just told about how Nicole landed her biggest writing gig, Living in Bondage, the sequel, which currently shows on Netflix. If you have seen that movie, you acknowledge the fact that it's an amazing movie. See another thing that happened. She said a few days before she met with Charles of Play in the club that her brother-in-law was asking her how come she understood Igbo while his wife, who is her sister, couldn't speak Igbo. And she said she grew up watching lots of Igbo movies, that was where she learned Igbo from. And her brother-in-law was like, movies like what? And she mentioned Living in Bondage. And few days later, she ran into Charles of Play in the club. This is for those who say, club, you can't seal a deal in the club. Trust me, guys. Some people seal deals worth millions of naira in the club. You can go to club and network. It all depends on your mindset and you. So this has been amazing. Congratulations to Nicole on her 36th birthday. Cheers to a happy life. Cheers to good news. Cheers to her dreams. May her dreams come true. And from Society Hotspot, we wish Nicole all the best. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Like I said, it's not a regular video. Nicole is she's not super famous, but I like her. Most times I share posts not necessarily for views. There are times when I'm like, no, I love this. I don't care if it gets like thousands of views. If 100 people watch this and are inspired, then I'm good. So tell me if you are inspired, but remember the key word: never say no to a job offer, a legitimate job. Not when they tell you go and carry goof or coke, you say yes, I can. Not be me send you.